Definitely this is a new public health issue that, is coming up, and again, around, our continent. MPOX, which is formerly, regarded as monkeypox, is a viral disease. The name is changed from monkeypox to MPOX because of stigma. When the disease was first detected in Denmark in 1958, it was among monkeys that they were using for experiment. And so the virus was easily identified and characterized, and then they therefore called it monkeypox virus. During that period, actually there were no records of this disease affecting human. So the first human case appeared in Democratic Republic of Congo in the year 1970, and it shocked people because it's a virus that is similar to smallpox virus or cowpox virus, and we know the potential of smallpox, how it has devastated the world. It was the largest pandemic ever recorded. So that means what we call host species jump had occurred, that it has jumped from animals to humans. So anytime such things happen, it can be devastating. So that first outbreak was very terrible, but because of time, I jumped to new events. So the WHO and many other institutions like US CDC, now Nigerian CDC and others, Africa CDC now, started monitoring, this virus because it can transform or transmutate, to become more deadly. So exactly 1 year, before now, we were in this studio discussing the same monkeypox, with again the DG of NCDC, where many institutions in the world sounded a word of caution that we must monitor this virus. It could cause pandemic. So the WHO had to declare public health emergency of international concern that time, not because it was many cases, but it's jumping from human to human, from continent to continent.
It was something to keep an eye on.
Exactly. So why did WHO declare the public health emergency of international concern so quick? You remember COVID, it took time before they declared. Ebola, it took time before they declared, but now they declared this so quick, and so on and so forth. Before WHO or any agency will declare public health emergency of international concern, there has to be what they call extraordinary events. So the first extraordinary event is that the virus causing the disease or bacteria is misbehaving. It's getting out of hand and spreading fast. So in this case, it is already happening. In the last maybe let's say 3 to 4 months, the disease is spreading so fast, particularly in the African continent. It's out of DRC and infecting many other neighboring countries with high mortality and high efficiency in transmission. It's high efficiency. It means if I come here, I shake you, go like Ebola, you're already infected, and you could get the disease. So that one is there. It's an extraordinary event, and so on and so forth. So the second one is the fact that, is it really posing serious public health issue? So yes, it's already posing public health issues, spreading fast. As the WHO was announcing MPOX as public health emergency of international concern yesterday, or the day before yesterday, the first case of this virus jumping from Africa to Europe was also announced by Sweden, with devastating clinical presentations. So what are the symptoms? It's very dangerous because it mimics other diseases. It comes with fever, severe headache, muscle pains, back pain. So this phase, that's the first phase, is called the invasive phase. Okay, so people, you will ask how many diseases give these symptoms? Malaria, cholera, everything gives these first symptoms. But there will be such a general weakness that the person can't move very well and so on and so forth. But within 3-4 days, it goes into the second phase, which is the phase for rashes. So rashes will come out all over the place. And the rashes looks like the rashes of smallpox. Most other diseases, measles, you don't have rashes on the palm or all this, but this one, rashes everywhere, the face, the skin, the palm, the sole, rashes everywhere. And these rashes, the evolution of the rashes from when they appear to when they resolve is like smallpox also. So it will be filled with fluid, with pus, then later they break and then they heal. So if such first rashes come, parents might think it's chicken pox, it's measles, it's maybe cancroid, but the last point is the transmission route, and that's why the world is worried. The first stages, early days of this pox or monkeypox, the transmission was mostly from monkey to humans or from human to human through contact, close contact. But now, the new strain of the virus that is misbehaving, we have two types of virus, clade 1 and clade 2. So the new clade 1 was, especially 2A or something in Congo, was being transmitted mostly through close contact. The latest one is now, clade 1B they call it, is now being transmitted very fast through sexual contact. And it's occurring among the high-risk groups that we should be frightened about. Commercial sex workers, gays, bisexuals. So which means, the danger, the risk of gathering it or contacting it is very high. Because not unlike, where you have open gay men, here you have very few of them, but majority of the so-called gay men in our countries, in Nigeria in particular, are bisexuals. So, that they jump between, male, female, between commercial into this, bisexual, this is where you have a married man and he's doing, running around and so on and so forth. So this is not the time to freely run around. Anybody that is responsible must be very careful. So these are the, reasons why, the public health emergency of international concern is gone. Then the last point is that if it's spreading so fast, then it's no longer possible for one country to handle it on its own. So the WHO will now say, this is becoming too deadly. It has to be a coordinated effort. So the first to declare was African CDC, but African CDC had limitations. They can declare only for Africa. So, but when the thing started, moving faster, the WHO had, emergency meeting of their committee. It's called Emergency Committee in Geneva, and they declared public health emergency of international concern. But let me just say something that is very important. The chairman of that committee is actually a Nigerian. It's Professor Dime Ogoina, and he is the provost of Niger Delta University Medical School now. He is the first to report the sexual transmission of MPOX in the world. For that, he was honored to be among the 100 most important persons of 2023. And also, his publication became among one of the best 10s in the world by Nature magazine. Nature magazine is the leading scientific magazine.